So the next dilemma in our Barndominium project, how to get power to the house. To have at least temporary power for the contractor. And this is what I went to purchase today. It is titled a meter loop. It comes with a 17-foot pole, a little cup that goes at the top where the wires get tied in from the top of the pole, and the box that the meter will be mounted in. Anyone questioning about who owns what? The meter is owned by the power company. The resident pays for the box. And if you're wanting the meter installed to a household, then it's a little different situation, because they would be the ones wiring from the pole to the house. But if you put the meter on the pole, then wiring from the pole to the house is the resident's responsibility. So their responsibility would end at the meter in that case. So that's how it goes for anyone questioning it. The official term, according to the electric company, is a meter loop. Everybody calls it a different name, but that is the official name. Thanks. So it's the day after I picked up that meter loop that I showed you in the truck. And as you recall, it was all in pieces. And my electric company said when you get it brought back to your home, just take a picture of it and send it to me. So I did that. And I said, could you get the guys to install it as soon as possible? He never responded. The next thing I know, I show up at the house today, and 5 minutes later, these guys are walking in, ready to put in the meter loop. Well, he takes one look at it, because I had brought it all into the garage, and he says, you need to put that thing together. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I've never had this experience with one of these before. And he said, yeah, because the top cap is made out of plastic. We've had a lot of them break, and then it's our responsibility. So we decided not to do it anymore, so that the responsibility falls on the homeowner. So after much toil and trouble, I actually got that thing almost together. I had it in the right order, at least. But the problem is when you get to the top end, which I'll show you in a minute. But I just want to show you that, yes, the meter box has been installed. Meter loop. See, I'm already using the wrong language. But if you look to the very top up there, the way the wires curl around, those wires are each like 3/4 inch each. And you have to try to bend them sharply to turn the corner out of the top of that pole. And while you're doing that, you have to thread them through a circular piece of plastic that divides them up. And then you try to mount that plastic inside of the elbow all at the same time. Needless to say, a rookie like me who's never done that before, I didn't quite get it together, and the guys saw me struggling, and they came down and helped me to bend the wires at the proper angle to finally finish off the assembly. But when you come over here from Illinois and you don't bring your tools with you, I have to pretty much ad-lib with whatever I have. So there's your meter loop from bottom to top. Next thing we'll do, we'll probably put a outlet underneath there and just run an extension to the house for some temporary power. And just in case you're wondering inside, I'll just show you what's inside this thing. Well, they got a little twist tie on here, and I've only got one hand, so let me see what I can do. There we go. So we just lift up the little latch, open the panel, and we got a nice little set of main shut-off right there. So what you do, you just add your additional breakers down underneath that, and you can set up individual lines right out of the box. So in case you're wondering, that's how that works. And like I said before, my responsibility now will be from the bottom here down to the house. But if they had dug the line from here underground and put the meter box on the house instead, then my responsibility wouldn't have started until down there. But the good thing about this is you can just bury this cable at your own convenience, and you can route it whichever way you want to, and you're not paying the extra money to them, because if they put it to the house, then they kind of want the trench exactly how they want it. They charge you the labor to run wire over there, so we'll be avoiding all that extra cost. So that's my educational video on a meter loop. It's all digital nowadays. Maybe I'm dating myself. But there it is, folks. Another step towards completion of the Barndominium. Thanks for watching.